Nah, you can start it. Don't worry about it. I'm a I'm a gentleman. I'll let you start.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, I'll just start with like this one statement where Tendo states that you truly are strong. This is the furthest pain has ever been pushed.
Yeah, I think that's just referring to like the whole fight he had.
Okay, so that means like Naruto has pushed pain the furthest in battle.
No, like the whole fight he had like against the village, like against the village and everything. Like it says like
Well,
that's the
why is he talking
farthest
to
pain has
everyone
ever
in the
been pushed.
village?
Doesn't necessarily only refer to Naruto. Like we know he was fighting
Why?
Kakashi and the whole village before that.
Okay, yeah, but why is he addressing the whole village right now?
I'm not saying. I'm saying. Okay. I'm not like asserting it. I'm saying it could be referring to it. Like why is it
Okay,
only referring to Naruto?
I'm just saying that he's like directly addressing Naruto. If you're gonna say that like he could be referring to the rest of the village, like I don't care if you're
Yeah,
just gonna like
because we know.
hold
Yeah,
on, okay, hold on, Thomas, be quiet. If you're just gonna like assert this as a possibility, that's fine. But there, like if there's no reason that can be the case, then it doesn't matter.
I'm explaining why it can't be the case,
Okay, that's
right?
fine. Now you can go
Because we
ahead.
saw
Don't
him
try to cut
fighting
me off.
Kakashi, right? To the point where Kakashi was able to like take out a pain, right? Also, multiple pains were killed, which would be fighting or
What
pushing
pain does
pain.
Kakashi take out?
The Osteopath.
Which one is that? The one with like all the like the swords and stuff?
Yeah, someone will
No,
like
Naruto takes that out. Does he?
no,
Does
because
he
it
not?
gets revived,
Okay.
and then also the human path has to get yeah, the human path is taken out by Konohamaru, and he's forced to like do like this huge Shinra Tensei, right? So all these things implied that he had been fighting, right? So it's not only Naruto who's pushing him or had like an effect on him.
Okay, but I'm saying, why is he referring to like Konoha as like a group pushing him forward? That's fine if they also push him,
No,
right?
because
Why is he saying that
no, he's
Konoha, like
saying
as a
no,
group?
no,
Hold on.
pianist. You're misunderstanding what the statement is. The statement is referring. Wait, let me shut up my fucking clock because it's gonna annoy me the whole debate. Oh my god. Because I had it running. What is this shit? Like, hey, so the statement says this
Wait,
is the
wait.
furthest the like pain has been pushed, right? And we know Pain was fighting the village as well as Naruto. So it's not only Naruto pushing Pain.
Okay, and I'm saying that okay, right? For one, all the pains get regenerated, right? The ones that are dead
No, they
before,
get
right?
revived. That's not
Okay,
regenerated.
regenerate. Okay, fine. What are you saying? They're weaker when they're like weakened when they get revived?
They're not weaker. Okay. I'm asserting that they don't have like all their chakra. Like Nagato doesn't get their chakra by reviving them. That's what I'm
Why are they like
saying.
okay? Why are they like lower on chakra when they get revived?
I'm saying that Nagato doesn't get his chakra back when he revives
Okay,
them.
are you saying that
He
like
uses
okay? Are you
chakra to
saying they're
revive
any
them.
slower? Are they any weaker?
What? I mean, I'm not asserting that, but if you want to go into that, like, I'll gladly debate
Okay,
that.
then are they any weaker?
Um, I'd say yes,
Based off of what?
based on multiple statements.
Okay, can you
You
show
know
me?
how like Shinra Tensei is stated to like shorten Nagato's life.
No.
Oh my god. You want me to send that scan?
You're saying it's
Yeah.
weaker versus Jiraiya? I mean, Naruto?
Is Fox still here? Yeah, cool.
Wait,
Alright.
Jedi, how would he know that? Never mind. Just go.
Does anyone have a scan? Oh my god.
Have the scan of what?
Where like Shinra Tensei like shortened his lifespan.
Can
You
we set
talking
like
about
a
the
I
timer?
can
you talking
try.
about
I
the
can try to
Conan
get it.
statement?
I can try to
You
get
talking
it.
about the Conan statement?
Okay.
The one where like Naruto says that the chaotic Shinra Tensei like shortens his lifespan.
Can we
Cause
set a timer
the
so this doesn't
the
take too long for scans?
Oh my
It's
god. Are you
5 minutes,
gonna be
fine.
that gay?
No, I don't want you to take like 30 minutes to go searching for one scan.
I'm
So
not
I'm
gonna
saying,
take 30
okay,
minutes.
yeah, that's fine. So can we set a time limit just in case? Facts. What timer should we go by since you're the judge?
Just if I take a shit ton of time,
For scans?
like I'll stop.
Yeah,
Well, what scan are you looking for? I probably have it.
yeah. Well, besides that, like, can we set a timer? Just give us a timer.
7 minutes there. Is that fine? 7 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now what skin are you looking for?
You know what the skin where like Nagato or like Pain says that every time he uses like chaotic strength tensei, his lifespan like shortens.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's the Conan statement, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like Conan. No, it just says like it shortens his lifespan or something like that. Like I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, I think Conan. Yeah, Conan states it. Hold on, let me see. I don't want to get the wrong one.
I have all of them. Like I've seen everything. I just want this specific one because it's easier to argue. Let me look at it. I have the Conan one. Like I might know. Strength tensei scan.
Thomas, are you talking about the one where Conan's like, "Don't this technique shortens your lifespan"?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the Conan statement. Yeah, hold on, let me see.
I have the one
I
from
have it.
fucking Manga Reader, but it's retarded. It looks retarded.
Hold on.
Just get it. I'll see what chapter. It should be like 429.
Hello, guys.
Okay, I just found when he uses chaotic strength tensei.
This is the.
I found it. I found it. Yeah, I found it. I'm sending it right now.
I don't know.
Okay, what does this prove?
Hey. No, it just proves like it just proved that like the whole village took a toll on him enough to like shorten his lifespan. And you know how like your life should be like predicted like on your house, right?
Let's go, bro.
Holy fuck! You know how like your life should be like predicted on like how healthy you are, right? So by shortening his lifespan, it's just him becoming like more unhealthy or like more crippled, right? Meaning he has less physical energies, meaning he has less chakra.
That doesn't explain why less chalk. Like, why he has less chalk, or like why the pains are slower.
If they have less chakra, they would become slower. Yeah.
Why?
You know how like chakra, like speed is related to chakra.
Not inherently, no.
So you think Shinobi just run fast?
No, I think you can utilize chakra to amp you. That's fine, but you're not utilizing all of your chakras. So
Okay, you understand how
just
like
use some
pain?
chakra that's within
No,
my body.
no. If you have,
Hold on.
I never stated.
Hey, yo, shut up. I literally wasn't done my sentence, and that was obvious. So, due to Shinobi not even like using all of their chakra at all points in time anyway, just losing some chakra from my body doesn't necessarily mean that I'm slower, because I'm already not using that chakra in the first place. That's just ambient chakra lying around that I just use for a jutsu, which is fine.
Yeah, I never stated that they use like 100% of their chakra. That would be retarded. But like I said, if he has less chakra, he would use less chakra for his speed, right? Because otherwise he would just run out of chakra a lot faster, right? We don't see like because we don't see like characters like like for example like Kid Sakura who has a lot less chakra than like Sage One Naruto. Just like they use like a proportion of their chakra, which they think they can like they can pace themselves throughout the battle, right? So if you lose your chakra, you're gonna inherently use less chakra to like move around.
No,
Otherwise, you're just gonna be fatigued a lot faster. So it's just counterintuitive.
Okay, Thomas. Let's say like I have like a portion of my chakra, and I use that for amping myself. And I have like a portion of my chakra for jutsu, right? And then Nagato uses like a lot of this chakra that he's like saving for jutsu. he could still then have enough of the chakra that he needs to then like amplify himself without getting any slower.
Hey, but I don't see how like this speed point is even relevant. Like I'm just trying to prove that the village pushed them.
No, well, you said we can go like if you want to go into the point about whether or not they're weaker, that's fine. We can go into that. So I
Yeah,
said
like
okay,
I don't necessarily like disagree with the pains like becoming slower if they're fatigued. I
Well,
don't
I asked you if
necessarily
you had any
disagree with
reason for
that.
that, and then you said we can get into that point. So I said okay, let's get into it.
I mean, I just like I kind of agree with you here. Like I don't think.
Okay, so less chakra doesn't necessarily mean weaken.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well then all right. What was the point before that then? Like the whole village pushing him.
Yeah, you use this like use this game. Use this game where it says you truly are the strongest. This is the farthest pain has ever been
Yeah.
pushed.
Yeah, I
I
think
just
since he's
proved that the
directly
village
addressing,
pushed
hold
him
on,
enough to like shorten his lifespan and use like
yeah,
a.
that's fine if like the village also pushes him. That's fine. I'm not like disagreeing with that. I'm saying that like due to him like directly addressing Naruto, I think the statement would be like focused around him because that's who he's like. I think
Well,
that's
you just
literally that's
agreed
just
that the village is pushing
who
him,
he is referring to. Because he
right? So
directly in the same statement, he directly references Naruto's strength. Right? He says, "You truly are strong. This is the furthest I've ever
and
been
then
pushed."
dot, and in a separate sentence, he stated that this is the farthest
Okay,
pain has been pushed.
they're within the
And
same
like
statement. So.
pianist, by you agreeing that the village has pushed them, you're agreeing that like and you also like admitted that like pain has lost chakra. So this pain that Naruto's pushing is not necessarily a full power pain.
Yes, it is because I literally just went down the whole point about why it left
No,
chakra doesn't mean you're weakened.
it's a full speed pain,
No,
right?
I
He has
just
the
said
same
weakened. I
speed, but
said
he doesn't
weakened.
have the same power.
No, the
We
whole
just
point
agreed
was
that
why
he
they were
has the
weakened, Thomas.
chakra.
I asked you why they were weakened.
Why? No,
And I
you
said
asked
he
me
was
why they're
amplifying
slower,
himself.
and I proved why he has less chakra. You
Yeah,
agreed
and
to
okay,
that.
and I said that the chakra that you use for jutsu isn't a part of the same thing that you use to amplify yourself. No, it was never specified only speed. I just asked you why are they weakened.
Yes. Okay. Why did? Okay. First of
You just
all,
said you agreed.
You agreed for to them having less chakra, and you agreed to the
Yes, and I
like
said that doesn't mean that
village
they're
pushing
weakened.
him. That doesn't mean they're slower, but that doesn't.
No, I said weakened. I
I'm
said
not asserting
weakened.
that they're massively weakened. I'm asserting
Okay,
that they're
no, I
not
just said
full
no,
power.
no, hold on, Thomas. We left the point. You never made any reason as to why they were weakened at all. I said my whole point is that they weren't weakened, and you
No,
said you
I
agreed.
gave you reason. If you have less chakra, you're not a full
Yeah,
power.
and then I explained
You're
why that
kind of
isn't the case if
strawmanning
you
me
just
when you're
left.
saying they're weakened. I never said that. I'm saying they're
Okay,
not a
and
full
yeah, and then
power.
we went past that point, right? And you just said like at the end of that, you just said you agreed with me, and we just moved past it.
At the speed point, at the
Okay, I
speed that
wasn't
they're
making a
not
speed
different
argument.
speed. I
Okay,
never
well
agreed
then
that they're not like
okay, so let's
weakened
go
or
back to
full
the point,
power.
right? Because I wasn't making a speed argument, so that's fine. Let's go back to the point. Right? I said
What
if you
point?
have like a chakra in reserves to amplify yourself and chakra in reserves to use jutsu, then just losing the chakra from your body doesn't necessarily mean that you're using the chakra that you're using to amplify yourself.
Oh, but you're gonna have to
So
restate that. That was confusing as fuck.
okay, let's say I split my body of like I split all my chakra half and half, right? And I have one half for my jutsu and one half for my like to amplify myself. Now, if I use 45% of that chakra I have saved for my jutsu, that doesn't mean that I'm slower. Because I still had that 50% that I was using to
Why do
amplify myself.
people? Why does Shinobi like split their chakra like that?
I'm saying that it doesn't even have to like split it that exact way. I'm saying in any case, right, that just using chakra from their body doesn't necessarily mean that
But
they have
don't you
less to
think,
amplify
pianist? Don't you
themselves.
think like if you're fighting with 50% of your chakra, you wouldn't use such big attacks, right?
No, because that means you have another 50% in reserve to use these big
No, but
attacks.
you understand by pushed, he means to the point where he's fatigued, right? Or by
No,
push, he
why?
means to the point where he's by push, he means to the point where he's used up most of his chakra, right?
Why? Why is that the case?
Because when when he says he's pushed himself to this point, right? We know Shinobi become like a Shinobi's power is reliant on their chakra, right? When you push someone, it's because they're tired, right? So
No, why does where's like push
okay,
reference as just
when
like
you
weaken?
push someone like in football, right? He's tired. Is when he's tired,
No, I
right?
don't think that's the case.
You don't think
No,
Naruto's
that just being pushed in football means that you're tired. No.
what?
I don't think if I say you pushed me in football, that means that I'm just tired.
No, but push in this context, not like actually
Yeah, but you
shoving.
referenced football, so I said no. I don't agree with that analogy.
What's wrong with the analogy?
Because okay, I'm gonna restate it one more time. I don't think because you asked me right, like in football, and I said no. I don't think when somebody gets pushed or says I got pushed in football, that means they're tired.
Okay, no. Okay,
I don't think
imagine
that's
you
the
just
case.
like imagine like your coach pushes you, right? Or like pushes you to the point. We can go. What are you saying? Like push, like shoved?
No,
Okay, then what's wrong with the analogy?
because I think just the word like pushed, right? I think that could just mean that okay, like they had to use more power or like just
Yeah, more
anything
power in
like that.
Naruto is more chakra.
Okay, yeah, he could have had to use
That this is
more
the
chakra. That's
farthest. Yeah,
fine.
that's my
Thomas,
point. You
shut
just
up.
agreed to me. That's the
No, be
farthest
quiet.
pain has
No,
ever
no, I
used
didn't.
this
If you let me
quantity
finish
of
the sentence, you'd
chakra.
understand. Shut up. I'm just saying that he used chakra. That's fine. I didn't say that he's fatigued or weakened at all or tired.
No, this is the
Right? Because you made
farthest pain
multiple
has used up
statements.
his chakra. I
No,
never.
I
It
just said that he
doesn't. He
used
doesn't need to be
chakra. Not that he
tired.
used a lot of chakra. Not that he's weakened or that it's like enough for him
Yeah,
to be
but
weakened.
he was also pushed by the village to the point where.
Okay, why does that mean that that village pushed him enough to make him use all of his chakra?
Well, that doesn't. This because this isn't referring only to Naruto. Like he's referring to
Okay,
the
I
whole
just
fight
asked you
because
about
the
the village.
village.
I just said no. I
You
just asked you
conceded to the fact that
why.
the village pushed him,
Yes, and I
right?
said
So
why did they push him enough to make him use all of his chakra?
I never said all of his chakra. I'm
Okay,
just saying that he
why
was
did a
being
huge
pushed by the
amount
village
of
as
chakra? A
well.
huge
So
amount.
when
How
he
big was
says
he
this is
talking
the
about?
farthest pain has ever been pushed, he's also referring to the village as well as Naruto.
Okay, and what I'm saying is, right, the village could have pushed him, but I'm saying in this point, they're saying that like Naruto pushes him more than that.
No, he said okay. Why does it say?
Because I think I
Why does
already
it
made the
say?
point, right? I'm gonna say this one more time. We can just move past this. I'm saying that due to them directly addressing Naruto, whether or not he took a pause, I think it's still within the same statement.
Okay, you understand? Even if that's the case, right? Even if I strong, like if Steelman you and say that Naruto pushed him the farthest, right? He had been pushed before, so that entails that he's not a full power.
No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think like be okay. We only agreed that being pushed means that you use chakra, which is fine. I just don't think, and I don't think
Okay,
there
you
was any
understand what
point
I mean
made.
by
Hold
full
on,
power, right? Like full
Hold
stamina.
on, shut up, stop cutting me off. Okay, I don't think that just like using chakra, and I don't think there's any point made that solidifies just using chakra automatically means that you're weaker in any way. So yes, that's fine if the village
No,
pushed
okay,
him
let me
and he
explain.
uses chakra. That's what I agree to.
Let me
Not that
explain.
he
Okay,
used, like, not that
you
he's
know how
weakened.
chakra and Naruto's is stamina, right? So if you have less
No,
stamina, you don't know that. Okay, I'll prove that.
no.
Holy fuck, this is like basic shit.
I know
It's
the statement
literally
you're referring
referenced in
to.
the
You're talking
data
about when
book
you
of
use
stamina.
jutsu, but that's fine.
No, I'm talking chakra in general is stamina.
Okay, well then no, that's not. I don't know the statement, Thomas.
Sure. I thought you were familiar with part one, but
No,
apparently
not
not.
this like untranslated data book. You can keep complaining all you want, but please just send this game.
Yeah,
It's not
I
getting us anywhere.
look in scans.
I don't know where you got that from. Like as being the translation, I'm not just gonna
My
accept it just because you texted
translation.
it to me.
I sent you the raw in the
Okay, and then
translation.
like some random thing that you just sent, like copy and pasted. Where is that from?
It's from Naruto University, the guys who
And
have
send that.
translated all the data books.
And send that,
The link, yeah.
or like that's I guess to like this specific page. Yeah.
If you ever use a data book scan, they have translated them.
Yeah, that's fine. I need to see like that it's actually coming from there, not some text that you just sent me.
Yeah, sure. Just click on that link. It's like the first thing that pops up. Hey, did you click it? Hello? Are you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
We hear you.
This dude just went silent.
Okay, so do you think just using like any amount of chakra would automatically mean that you're weakened?
I think like using like one attack, no, but using your biggest attack, and you already admitted that like the village pushed them,
Okay,
right?
why
So
is
by
his like
pushing, you
why
would
is
be
that
in
attack
finals.
enough to make him weaken?
Hey, I'm not saying his attacks are weaker. I'm just saying that his stamina
That's
is
not what
not
I
at full
asked you.
capacity.
Okay, and what I'm saying is why was that attack enough to make his stamina low enough for him to be like weaker? That's what I'm asking you.
Like because he used his biggest attack, which
Why
shortened his
is
life.
his biggest attack enough to
Because
make
it
him a
shortens your
weaker?
lifespan. It's so
Okay,
detrimentally like
why is it shortening
crippling to
his
his body
lifespan?
that it shortens his lifespan,
Okay,
which
why is it
implies
shortening
that
his
it pushes
lifespan?
him a fair amount.
Why
I'm
is it
not saying
shortening
that
his
he's weak.
lifespan?
I'm not saying that he's weak. I'm saying that he's weaker.
Okay, what?
We specifically
Thomas,
see other
Thomas.
pianists.
Okay,
We also specifically see other two statements saying that the pains are recovering and the tendo is also recovering.
okay, all right. We're gonna ask you one more time because I don't care what you're trying to attack because that isn't what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, right? Yes, you can just like state that yes he uses his biggest jutsu. That's fine. I'm saying why is his biggest jutsu enough to make him any weaker? You said that okay, it's make lowering his lifespan. Why is it lowering his lifespan?
Why is it lowering his? Because it's stated. The fuck?
Yeah,
Am I supposed to know
for
how
what
like?
reason is it doing that? I know it's happening. Why?
You want me to like get inside Conan's mind and like learn how like the chemistry of like fucking Shinobi?
No, I don't think like just using jutsu makes your make you
Yeah,
die.
no, I'm just
That's not how
saying
that
that
works.
this jutsu is so detrimentally like crippling to his body that it shortens his lifespan.
Why is it why is that the case? Because I don't think like jutsu
Because
and Naruto
Conan
have ever been
fucking
shown.
states it.
Thomas, shut up. What I'm
Like,
saying is right that jutsu and
this
Naruto
dude
have
fucking
never
wants me
shown
to
their
like
property of
learn
killing.
like
Shut up.
Shinobi 101
Yeah,
autonomy.
that's
The
fine.
fuck?
Okay, what I'm asking you, right? I don't think like jutsu have ever been shown to have the property of killing someone, like just like killing yourself when being
This
used.
specific jutsu does.
Okay, that's why I'm asking what like jutsu, right? Or like why is this jutsu like that? Like, what properties
Because
does his
Conan
jutsu have that's
states it.
killing him?
Because it's so big and so powerful
That's it.
that it lowers your
Is that what
lifespan.
stated?
Yes, it literally says.
No, she just
No,
says not
that
that
jutsu
jutsu
is
is gonna
shortening
shorten your
your
life.
life.
Yeah, where does she state that because it's a large jutsu is shortening your life? We just know that it is a
Implied
large
by the
jutsu
whole
and it's also
narrative.
shortening his
It's
life. So
implied.
then
Okay,
why those
no, because the
why
jutsu
do those two
itself.
things have a connection?
Wait. The jutsu itself doesn't shorten his life. Only when he does it at this like quantity, right, or
Where's that
this
stated? That's
range.
what I'm asking you for.
Okay, because when we see him use Shinra Tensei before, it doesn't shorten his life. Only specifically when he
Where is
does
that
it.
shown?
When he uses Shinra Tensei, like
Okay, where?
the other 100 times.
Okay, but he's using a different form of the jutsu.
He's using
He's using.
like
I
a
mean, it's
weaker
called.
output of the YouTube, but it's still
Why?
Shinra Tensei.
No, I think they're different. They're just stated differently.
One is called Chaotic Shinra Tensei, and
Okay,
the
so
other
they're just
one's called
different. They're
Shinra
not the same
Tensei.
jutsu.
They're exactly the same jutsu.
Okay,
They're listed under
obviously
the
not.
same
They're just
file
different
in the
names.
data books.
Yeah, just being a larger thing wouldn't be like. Why would it be a different name
It's
if
just
it's if
a
it's the same
larger
name?
one. They're exactly the
So
same
then why is
jutsu.
there a
It's
different
Shinra
name to it?
Tensei. What?
Why is there a different
Chaotic.
name to it if they're literally just the same thing?
Are you aware that they're referenced at the same under the same thing in the data book?
No, I haven't read any of the data books, Thomas.
Okay, let me send it. Uh, Holy fuck! I need to turn on my VPN on because this website is gay. God, bro. Oh my god, it says Angur is like over capacity, so it can't fucking open the data book. It's retarded. Bro, this is gonna take me long because I can't access the fucking data book. Hey, are you fine with just showing me that like chaotic Shinra Tensei is not listed in the data book, but Shinra Tensei is? I can't open the data book because it says like the website it is in, it's like over capacity or some shit. I can't open it. But are you fine with like me showing you that only Shinra Tensei is listed in the YouTube files?
Why would what would that show?
It shows that they're the same jutsu. They're considered the same jutsu.
How do we I don't know why that means they're just considered the same.
Because only Shinra Tensei is listed in the data.
Okay, and then it's just left out.
Shinra Tensei. No, because it's a very important jutsu. It's literally one of like the predominating jutsus. I don't see any reason why it would be left out.
Okay, because it's not there.
That's just repeating your argument. I already explained why there's no reason
what
for
would left out mean, Thomas?
No, I'm just saying they're the same jutsu because
Yeah,
Kishimoto
and I something that shows that, and you said, well, it's not in here.
Oh my god. Okay, it's because I can't fucking open the data book for some reason, bro. This is annoying. Hey, let me see if I can open the pain one.
Timer's still ticking.
Give me a minute. Hey, why does adding chaotic to the same jutsu make it different? It's not even referenced as chaotic Shinra Tensei. In the Hello? Are you still there? Hello? Hello? Is he still there?
No.
There we go. I'm back. What's up? Yeah, I know I said that.
Oh.
Shut up.
Can't fucking doubt about this. Are you fine with me just giving you the translation? Pianist, are you fine with me just giving you the translation but not the raw? Because I can't open the data book. It's like over capacity some shit. I'll link you the website which does the translations.
But you literally just said that we can't access it.
No, I can access the translations. I just can't access the raws.
Yeah, and I don't know that it's coming from that, so I can't accept it.
I can give you the link to the website where you can see the translation.
Yeah, but you can't see the raw though. So how do I know that it's actually coming?
Do you know how to read Japanese? Do you know how to read Japanese?
Exactly. That's the okay. What I'm saying.
That's a problem. You don't know, so it doesn't matter. You're just lying. You're trying to be dishonest.
Without the raw,
you're trying to be dishonest. That's all you're trying to get.
There's literally no connection I can make at all. At least with the raw, I can at least try to accept it. But without that, all there is some text.
No, because I can give you the website which directly translates the whole data book.
Yeah, which is just some text.
Doesn't matter because you can't read Japanese. It wouldn't make a difference.
Saying, okay, yeah, I know. What I'm saying is, right, at least with the raw, I can at least say, oh, okay, maybe, I don't know, the pictures here, look like they're referring to that, so maybe, I guess we can take this.
Hey, so here's Shinra Tensei, and the translation is literally refers to chaos.
I don't know if that's what's in the raw if I don't see it.
Dude, stop trying to be dishonest. Like, not cool at all, bro.
I literally...
You know, I can give you the website which translates all the data books.
Thomas. I don't care if you repeat yourself. I cannot, attest for a data book scan if I don't know anything about it. So yes, we're going to go into this. Like I told you before, we even
I
like
can
set
give
this
you the
topic.
website where I
No,
grabbed it from.
Thomas,
Already told you I can't
Thomas, and
get
I'm
the
not gonna
raw right
accept
now
it.
because the
And I'm not
fucking
gonna accept
Ironberg.
it. And I'm not gonna accept it.
Wait,
Told you
let me
beforehand.
see this
I don't have the
MSK.
knowledge on this, so no, I'm not just gonna accept it because you send me some random block of text.
No, but I sent you the link where I got it from.
Okay, with the raw connected to it, or like with the raw right there.
The link I'm referring to refers to the raw.
Okay,
Are you fine with
and
that?
I'm saying I need to see the raw, or else I can't
Why do you need to
agree
see
that
the
it
raw? The
is
raw already
referring to
explained how
the
the raw
raw.
doesn't make any difference and how I can't get the
Okay,
raw
but I'm
right
saying
now
okay,
because
then
the
without
website was
that I
under
can't
maintained.
agree. Without that, I can't agree that it is referring to the raw.
Wait, can you read Japanese?
Okay, Thomas, I've already
So it
explained
doesn't
why
make
the
a
raw.
difference. It doesn't make a
Okay,
difference.
Thomas,
I
I
linked
don't care
you.
if you think so. Okay,
Piano,
Thomas, I don't care if you think
you
that. You can leave it up
accepted
to the
this.
judges.
Piano,
Okay,
you
shut up,
accepted the
shut up,
same
shut up, shut
website
up. I don't care.
before.
I don't care. I don't
Why are
care
you going back on
because
your word and
there
trying
the
to
raw was
deny it?
connected. Because the raw was connected there. I've already given my argument for why I won't accept it
No,
without the
because
raw. If you don't think I
you
need
don't
all
know
that,
Japanese. It
shut
doesn't make
up,
any fucking
dude.
difference.
I've already
You
given my
literally don't
argument for
know
it. If you don't
Japanese. It
think I
doesn't
need
make
it,
any
shut
fucking
up.
difference.
If you don't think I need it, then we could just leave it up to the judges and they'll decide. But stop cutting
I
me
think
off
you're
so we
just
can't
trying to
continue.
rat right now because the
No,
website
I
is
already
fucking
told you I'm
under
not
my.
gonna
Okay,
accept it
no,
without the
the
raw.
website just loaded. You're fucked. The website's just loaded.
Okay, then send it. I didn't disagree with you. I just can't agree with it without the raw.
You're done. You're done. The website loaded.
Okay,
Fucking
good
rat,
for
bro.
you. I'm bragging because I like, can't agree with something I don't know. Crazy.
You're a rat.
Okay, sure. Because I just can't agree to
Ken
something.
is living in the sewers, bro. Nasty.
Dang, that's crazy, Thomas. I want you to agree with something you don't know about. Dang. I want you to agree with something you don't know about. That's crazy. Jedi. 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 You you eat the new McDonald's burger? Nah, the new McDonald's burger.
And before
So oh
unfunny
yeah, you
joke,
ate so you can't say that you eat it. How good is it though? Oh yeah, alright. Dude, can you hear me? You get it? You got like a minute left.
I got it. It's Sunday. A minute left. What a fucking rat, bro.
You literally look at the time you sent the last message. Why are you keep calling me a rat, retard? And actually, time should be up. But just if it's sending, it's fine.
No, it's been like 30 seconds.
Dude, look at
I
the time
sent
that
the
you sent the
scan.
last
It's in
message.
scans.
Okay, retard. What like okay, no, what does this like statement say about them being different?
No, because it's under Shinra Tensei, right? And then it says like the number of targets that can be repulsed are in addition by stopping the utilization of other paid paths, the amount of chakra put in the jutsu, its strength and area of effect can be greatly increased. With one strike of its power, entire Konoha was turned to smoldering ash.
Okay.
Right? So they're the same jutsu.
Okay. What does the point even matter anymore? Because we like wasted a bunch of time.
So if you don't disagree with it because of
Well,
that,
no,
about
I
the
didn't say I don't like.
representation.
What is this like? What was this point referring to?
You were saying that like Shinra Tensei, it was just like you were saying like some weird shit about Shinra Tensei, just like the jutsu itself, like lowering your lifespan. I'm saying it's because of the chakra amount that it uses.
Okay.
And I explained how
do you think like just because he lowers like Tendo's chakra that's lowering all the other pains?
No, I'm just saying that no, the point was that the village pushed him or not. I'm just saying that he was pushed.
I never disagree with whether or not they pushed him.
Hey, I'm just saying that since he uses this big amount of chakra, right? It's a substantial amount where he doesn't have his full stamina. So Naruto's not fighting full power, full stamina pain, right?
Okay, why are all the pains weaker? Because Nagato uses chakra, or because like Tendo uses chakra.
All the pains get chakra from Nagato.
Okay, but I'm saying okay, but he's also like pumping this like he's pumping chakra into like Nagato specifically, so we know like the pains have like different
Into
amounts of
what?
chakra.
Nagato's pumping chakra into Nagato?
Nagato's pumping chakra into Tendo, so I'm saying that the
Okay,
pains already
and?
have different levels of chakra.
No, you understand that Nagato's constantly giving them chakra, right?
Yes, but he's yeah. I'm saying that he that's fine. He can pump more into Nagato or like more into Tendo. Is he taking some out of the rest of them?
Okay, he's not. Okay, that's your misinterpretation. Because the pains don't hold their chakra. Nagato's consistently giving them chakra for the jutsu.
Okay, but is
Moped.
he take like okay? Is he like
He's
is he
not.
giving them less now?
That's not my point. My point is that he has
Okay,
less. That
I'm
Nagato
saying
has
that
less
even if
stamina. That
okay,
Nagato
even if
has less
Tendo,
stamina.
hold on, even if he's
We
like,
already
even
went.
if he, hold on,
Piano,
shut up,
Piano, we
shut up,
already
shut
went
up,
over
shut up,
this
shut up.
point, and I agreed
Okay,
with
that's
you.
fine. Okay, yeah, obviously we didn't go over this point, but I'm just gonna
Hey, I'm
continue.
not, Piano. You're
Okay,
misunderstanding what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, I'm not even saying what you're saying right now. I didn't say you said anything.
Okay,
I'm not misunderstanding anything. I'm trying to make a point. So if you shut up for 3 seconds, I can make the point. Am I going to be able to make the point without you interrupting me?
go ahead.
Okay. What I'm saying is, right? Yeah, that's fine because it's just stated by like Konan that he's like focusing more chakra into Nagato at this point. No statement about him taking more out of the rest of the pains. So yes, they don't just hold the chakra inside their body at all time. I'm saying that he's pumping specific amounts into all of the pains,
No,
right? But now he's just focusing
using this
more into
jutsu,
Nagato.
using this jutsu specifically involves taking like giving the pains less chakra
Why does it mean he's giving all the rest of them less chakra?
because it says in addition by stopping the utilization of other pains path, the amount of chakra put in the jutsu, its strength and area effect can be greatly increased. He stops using the other paths to be able to use this one, and then also Conan specifically like states that the other paths of pain are recovering from a Shinra Tensei.
Which part of it even says that?
Which part of what?
In the generator from their hands.
I can highlight it. Give me a minute.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In addition, by stopping the okay, so he has to stop like using them so he can use this. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then he begins using them again.
Yeah, and then they say they're recovering.
Okay, wait, what are they recovering from?
Chaotic Shinra Tensei.
Why?
Because Conan states it.
She doesn't state that they're recovering because of that. She just states they are recovering.
No, she specifically does it after. She references the
Yeah,
jutsu.
she says like they're recovering slower than last time, which like unless like Pain has used chaotic Shinra Tensei before, I think they have to be referring to something else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like stated as well. Just look, give me a minute.
No, she says the other 5 are recovering
No,
more
but
slowly
there's
than the
another
last
statement.
time.
There's another statement. Just chill.
Okay, so as long as you're dropping that one, that's fine.
I'm not dropping it. I think there's another statement which specifically states it before it. Oh yeah, and the same statement, like the sentence before, specifically says. Yeah, it was in the same. That's why I couldn't find it. Wait, I'm sending it right now. Look in scans. Okay, so it specifically says like when he focuses on Nintendo, his jutsu output is tremendous, but it's risky. And then it says like they're recovering more slowly than last time.
Okay, has he ever used chaotic Shinra Tensei before?
No, that just means he's focused Nintendo before. Doesn't necessarily mean he has used chaotic Trinity. And actually, he has. He has.
When?
He used it against Orochimaru.
Can I see that?
It's a game, yeah, but
Okay, wait. Is that game canon to the manga?
it's stated
Based
canon.
off of what?
Let me get the statement. And this statement would just imply that he has, or like focus Nintendo at least. So here it says, in particular, the developers in animation have worked very closely together to create new content that will be considered canon. And then it does this point doesn't really matter. Just like the fact that she says like when he focuses on Nintendo, right? His jutsu output is tremendous, but it's risky, right? Implying that the other paints are just like weaker. And by last time, Conan can just be meaning like he has focused Nintendo. And other times, which isn't like unreasonable. Pianist, you still here?
Hello? No, my Discord's like acting like annoyingly buggy right now. Alright, what'd you say? I'm not even gonna look at that statement. Where is that from?
What is this statement?
Random paragraph you just sent me.
You want me to get like the actual source?
Yeah?
Okay, give me a minute.
I'm about to go, hold on, I'm about to go type something in my notepad, screenshot, and then use it as a skill.
Dude, I've had people do that to me in debates.
Did it work?
Like the judge was retarded. Like when I asked him for a source, the judge said like he didn't need it.
Oh, so you understand what I asked you for? Okay.
No, it's just the first time. Like I gave you like the website which you had accepted before. So
Yeah, and I already like explained that was because it had the raw there, which like seemed like they'd be referring to the same thing. Doesn't mean they all are.
H.
wait, did you hear like what I said about like me not needing this?
No, I disconnected.
Oh, okay. So basically, what I said was that Conan just says like when he focuses on Tendo, which we know he does when he uses like Shinra Tensei, right? His jutsu output is tremendous, but it's risky, implying that there's a risk with using
Yeah, we already went over that.
Tensei, which is, and then she says the other five are recovering more slowly than last time. Last time could just be meaning that there's another time where what's his name? Nagato just focused on Tendo. It doesn't necessarily need to be referring to Shinra Tensei.
But okay, well, like earlier you were like referencing like specifically like Shinra Tensei.
No, did you even get? Okay, I said that when he focuses on Tendo, the other five become weaker, right? Via Conan's statements, and we know when he uses Shinra Tensei, he focuses on Tendo.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so
If
we
that's
don't
the case,
disagree
I'm
here.
saying that he just hasn't used Shinra Tensei, but he has focused on Tendo before, which is fine.
Okay, so we don't disagree here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying that like they don't necessarily have to be like lower on chakra. They could just be like recovering, as in like rebooting, basically, which is what they do.
What? You already agreed that Tendo had lost chakra. No, I mean that Nagato had lost chakra.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I've already like given an explanation.
Nagato gives them chakra. Nagato's the
Okay, I've
source of
already
their
given an
chakra.
explanation of that, Thomas. I don't.
What? No, you
I've already
didn't.
like given an explanation as to how like chakra is given. Okay.
No, they
Now,
don't. They
I've
don't.
already
I
given an
gave, and then I
explanation on how
refuted
chakra
that with
works. I don't
saying that
care.
they don't hold their own chakra. They just get chakra from
Yeah, and I
Naruto.
already explained that once again, so we're not gonna go back to it again. I don't
What did
care if
you
you want to
explain
rehash
it?
it.
No, you
I
didn't.
don't care if you want
What
to
did you
rehash it.
explain?
We can move on.
Okay, so now you're making some bullshit up saying you
No, I've
explained.
literally
All you
already given an
said.
argument about the pain's power. So we can move on and how they receive chakra. I've been explained it. So I'm not going to keep going back into points that we've already gone over to. Because you don't either just don't listen or don't care at the
So
time.
you no wait, pianist. But you agreed to me saying that when Nagato focuses on Tendo, the other five get weaker because they're getting less chakra. Then you agreed to that.
No, that's not what I
Hey,
agreed
what's
to.
the problem with that?
I've already explained my contention with it.
You literally said you agreed with it like 30 seconds
No,
ago.
I agree. No, what I agreed to, right, is that they shut down. Right? Because he said he takes like utilization from them or whatever. Right? He takes the chakra out of
Because
them.
he
That's
stops
fine.
feeding them chakra. They can only move with
Okay,
Nagato
yes.
giving orders and
No,
giving
wait,
them
what do you mean they
chakra.
can only move?
They're dead bodies.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they're no longer booted. That's fine. Okay. And I just explained
Because
that.
they stop
So again, let's
receiving
move on.
chakra. Because
And
they stop
Thomas,
receiving
move on.
chakra. That's
Thomas,
what
move on.
happened.
Thomas, move on. Please move on. I'm not going to keep going back to points because you,
Okay.
again, either don't care at the time or aren't listening. If you
Okay.
didn't hear the
So
argument, that's fine. I've made it, and if the judges heard it, then they can give their verdict. I don't care to keep explaining the same points to you. We're not in kindergarten.
okay, I think you just conceded to your own argument.
I don't think I did, but that's fine. I've already given my
Okay,
contention.
okay.
If you
So
think I agree, that's fine.
Do a conclusion on the argument real quick.
do you wanna go first, pianist?
No, I opened the point.
What?
No, I opened.
Oh, okay. So basically, like I think it's like I don't even remember what this point was for. Um I think it was just we can conclude like on the little point about like if Shinra Tensei like uses up chakra or whatever. Wait, pianist, what even was this point about? Like I forgot.
Be honest with you, it was about whether or not Shinra Tensei makes him weaker.
Okay. So I presented like the scan of like when Conan says it shortened his lifespan, and I explained like it shortens his lifespan because he becomes more crippled, which would mean if he's more crippled, he would have less physical energies, which would mean he has less chakra. Then he kind of agreed to that at the beginning, and then when debating over this, he like asserted like, why is it chakra like specifically, right? And why isn't it just a jutsu like shortening his lifespan? And I explained how like Shinra Tensei normally doesn't shorten his lifespan, only when he does it on this like on this area of effect, right? And then we went on the whole point of like chaotic Shinra Tensei and Shinra Tensei being different jutsus, and I showed how they're referenced under the same databook scan in the same jutsu file, and he kind of like agreed to that. And then we went on the point like if this makes the paints weaker or whatever, and I explained how like the paints get their chakra from Nagato, right? And then I also used like Conan's statement, where it says like the pains are recovering from Shinra Tensei specifically. He tried to refute that by saying, no, it says that the last time, right? But Conan refers to like focusing on Tendo, and I explained how it's perfectly possible that Nagato could have like focused on Tendo before, and then he agreed to that, right? Which would he basically agreed to like all my points, right? So that would prove that like all the paints are weaker. And then he tried like refute it again by saying like, no, that just means that like the utilization of the paints are like stops. And I'm like, yeah, so they stop getting chakra from Nagato. That's how they stop using it. Right? And then Nagato becomes like has less chakra. And then I don't see where we disagreed there. So you can go.
Okay. Well, this like in the very beginning, either way, I already think like there was like a concession on this like entire point. So I think this whole thing was irrelevant. Because when for like initially like making this point, we had agreed that they aren't weakened. Then he like tried to like go back and just say that was for speed. So either way, if that's in the recording, we could just like base it off of that and just say like none of
Oh
this
my
points
god.
matters. Even if that's the case, can you be quiet? Even if that's the case, right? And like my whole point about like them recovering right? Which is like I stated in my counter. Like one of my problems with that is that they're rebooting, right? Which is what I stated, and which was what my counter was, and we tried to go back like 3 different times for no reason because he didn't listen. Right, that's what I said. They're recovering, not that they're like weakened at all. It's just that they did reboot because they were out of commission, right? Or like they weren't being utilized anymore. And yes, Nagato does like take chakra out of them to use Shinra Tensei, and Nagato does go lower on chakra. I'm saying like even if that's the case, that doesn't mean that like he utilized all the chakra that he was using to like use those pains, right? So he didn't use like all the chakra within his body, which is fine. Right? So he
Hey,
still like has chakra to give out to all of the pains.
you completely strawman my argument there. Like my whole point
Okay, I don't
wasn't
care.
that
Just leave that to the judges. I don't care.
we just conclude on like Shinra
Yeah,
Tensei,
okay, so then
not
move
pain
on.
specifically. I mean, if you're gonna strawman my point like
Then
that, I'm
just
gonna
leave
address
that to
it.
the judges.
No, are the judges supposed to like defend my strawman?
No, they're just gonna say whether or not like I just misrepresented.
No, okay. The judges can't. Okay, so if someone misrepresents your point and then the other one
Okay,
doesn't
well
point it
I'm
out,
saying
the
I'm
judge is
allowing them
supposed
to
to
do
see
that,
that. No,
Thomas.
if you're
I'm
strawmanning me, I'm
allowing
gonna
them to
address
do
it.
that, Thomas.
My
Where I
whole point.
misrepresented your point, I'm allowing them to do that. I don't want to waste any more time here though.
Oh
If they
my god!
think I
Can I
misrepresented,
explain it?
I'm just
No,
allowing them to
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna let you move on like this. You're
Oh,
completely
you said I
strawmanning me.
misrepresented. I'm saying the judges can do that. They can
No, the
just point
judges
out the
aren't supposed to do that.
and I'm
That's
allowing them
my
to do
burden of
that. What is
proof.
wrong with you?
Why are the judges supposed to debate for me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. If they think that like my explanation of your argument isn't how it was actually argued,
Well,
they
can
can
I
just say
clear
that, and
up
this
how you
wasn't the point.
strawman me? If you're
Okay,
gonna
and I'm.
strawman me your
Oh my
conclusion,
god.
I'm gonna address it.
Oh my god.
Hey, I don't disagree with like the pain's abilities or speed being weakened, right? Or their abilities being slower or them being slower. I'm just saying that that isn't full power pain because he's fatigued and had used chakra before, right? That's not full power pain in the sense that he doesn't have all of his chakra. That was my whole point.
Okay, then there wasn't a strong. Okay, just move on. What other points do you have?
Hey, so I think you agreed to the village pushing them, so it doesn't. I think like you just want to move off this scan. But
Yeah,
you
because
want
I
to
have
conclude
multiple
on this
others.
whole like scan point?
Yeah, because I have multiple others, so it's fine.
Alright,
I'll just
so you
like
can
go
conclude
into
or
like
move
the one
on.
statement of like him being like stated to surpass his predecessors. Yeah, I'll just like
Yeah, I think
argue. Like I'm just gonna like hold on. I'm just gonna argue, right? Due to me like having like other scans and this like just like proving. I think it like goes along with like the entire narrative of like this arc. Like one,
are you referring to the
two, hold
scan where
on,
like Todd states
hold
that he
on,
surpassed his
dude. Yes,
predecessors?
yeah. If there's only one stand where it says that, can I finish?
Yeah, finish.
Okay. Saying the entire like narrative of this arc and this fight is for Jiraiya to be able to like, or for Naruto to surpass Jiraiya, which is again like stated by Tsunade as well. And then like Pod like just like agrees upon or like confirms upon that.
Yeah, you know that statement is referring to Sage One, right?
Why?
Because it's stated in the data book. It does.
Where?
I'm grabbing it. Holy fuck! Where is this? What? Oh, I put in the. Oh. Look at scans. And it's also like a lot more consistent that it refers to like Sage-Mode. Because Minato's a lot stronger than Naruto. And it also says he surpassed Naruto, but then we know like Minato doesn't have like a perfect Sage-Mode as Naruto does. You still there?
Yeah, my phone is dying, so like my mic's gonna be like terrible for a little bit.
Don't worry.
Are you still able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
Hear what you said? No.
Hey, so the whole scan refers to like Jiraiya and Minato, right? And then we know Minato's stronger than Naruto. And then the data book just outright states that
Why?
that statement was referring to Sage-Mode.
Where does that state that statement is referring to Sage Mode?
Here, look at scans. At the end of his relentless
Hold
training.
on. That statement is referring only to Jiraiya, where Paul's statement is referring to Minato and Jiraiya.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same. Like the data book grabs the same statement and says that he
Where?
has mastered ascending mode and specifies sage mode beyond that of Jiraiya.
Yeah, where does it grab the Paul statement?
Look at the top left. It's the same scan.
No,
Let
that
me
isn't
just
the
get-
Paul statement.
It's the same scan as the pause statement.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah. Okay. Send the scan then. Send the scan. You'll see.
Okay, you realize like I'll like go get it, but I'm pretty sure like Paul's statement happens before that. So I'm saying that like
Go get the statement. Go get the statement. Right. If you're asserting this, I have it. If you want me to send it, but I'll only send it if you drop the
send
7
it
minutes.
then.
I'll send it if you drop the 7 minute shit because I think that's retarded.
No, what? There's no point.
Just fat and built like big
Okay,
legs.
then go look for it. I'll give you 7 minutes.
Okay, Thomas, I don't care.
Crack a dick.
Dude, I don't care.
You want me to send it?
I have it either way, Thomas. You
Okay,
know
go
you
grab
want-
it.
I have it.
Grab it. You have 7 minutes. You have 7 minutes.
Okay, Thomas, I heard you.
That nigga called you Thomas.
You have 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, he's timing you. You better speed up, Flash.
For real, bro. I'm timing you.
Yo, what's happening? Is there a debate going on, guys?
Yo, Mako, why are you laughing like that? It's scary.
Webcam pet here.
He's a villain. He's a villainish person. Mako is just so
So me
fucking
dark side if I know.
villainish.
I'm gonna have to leave the VC and make us like start laughing like that, bro. Getting
I'm
scared.
gonna have to get some
Why?
bitches, he said. But
Okay, there we
What did I
go.
do to
As I
you?
said, everybody be quiet. As I said,
as he
right,
said,
Thomas?
fat ass.
Yeah, the statement pause makes is referring to it is before that one.
Send it. I'll explain.
Look in chat.
Hey, you know how like pause looking at there it is. So like Minato defeats Obito, right? And then he states that Naruto needs to get stronger to be able to defeat him.
Why is he referring to like the same Obito that he fights?
Because he doesn't know of any other Obito, he's dead.
Is he not like currently watching everything from inside of Naruto?
He hasn't seen Obito. No, he only fight
Hold on, answer my question.
he watches the fight, that's all we know.
Is he not seeing which fight? Are you saying only the pain fight?
Yeah, that's all we know.
Okay. Where do you know where this where does do they state what Minato has watched?
Let me get the scan. I'm pretty sure I sent that once in Rakuten, so let me just go to my logs. Should be around here.
Wait, and oh my god. Either way, he isn't even saying that Naruto currently doesn't have this power. He's just saying that originally, obviously as a child he didn't. So he sealed Kurama inside of him so that he would gain power.
No, he says specifically that he needs to master the power of the Nine Tails.
Where does he state that? Nothing in the scan says that.
Yeah, wait. Pretty sure he does. Or maybe I sent the wrong scan.
Because I trusted that you would.
Yeah,
He says that, he thinks.
Yeah,
he says because I trusted you would master this
the
power.
Nine Tails chalk inside you because it tries to because you're.
Yeah, all these are based on his thought process before, while Naruto's a baby. This doesn't mean that he doesn't have it. or like that he like
Yeah, because I
like
trusted
aided
that you would
Naruto isn't
master
strong
this
enough to beat
power
him.
because you are my son.
Okay, yeah. What I'm saying is all of this is like his thought process before, like as Naruto the child, right? None of this is saying that
No,
like
and then he
Naruto
says
himself
someone
like
you
already
need.
doesn't. Hold on, shut up. Hold on. Yeah, and like okay, and then below this he says there's a reason I went through all the trouble. It's based on something I learned 16 years
Okay,
ago.
so but you understand that Naruto with the power, he thinks Naruto needs to get the power of the nine to sustain the chance about.
Why does he say that he still currently needs it?
No, but we know Naruto scales below the nine tails.
Okay, but why does no, not necessarily.
Yes, we know Sage One Naruto scales below the nine tails or the power of the nine tails. Yes.
Even like I get like I guess I'd like steel man that and say that Sage will Naruto's below it. He's just saying that like Naruto needs extraordinary power to defeat.
No,
like,
he
Obito.
specifically says he sealed them with the idea like master the power of the nine tails.
Yeah, because you need extraordinary power.
Exactly. He needs the power of the nine tails.
Yeah, so Naruto just needs a lot of no. He doesn't need specifically nine tails. He just needs like a lot of power.
He needs he needs the power of the nine tails or a lot of power, right, to that threshold. And we know Sagemon is below that threshold.
No, why does it have to be at exactly the nine tails threshold?
Around that threshold, relative to that threshold.
Why? Why?
Because he specifically thinks that you need this threshold of power to even have a chance of defeating him.
No, not necessarily. No, not necessarily. He just says I see it. No. No, he just where? Quiet for okay. Someone you need extraordinary strength. No, he doesn't state that you need nine tails power. You need a lot of power to have a chance against Obito. He doesn't state specifically nine tails power. What I'm saying is extraordinary power doesn't equate to nine tails power. Nine tails is just what he sealed inside of him because like obviously baby Naruto doesn't have anything.
He sealed.
Of course, nine tails power would be extraordinary power.
The extraordinary power he's referring to is the nine tails, as he clearly refers to it at the beginning of the scan.
Why does that mean at the end he's also saying the same thing? If that was the case, why didn't he just say the nine tails power?
Because the nine tails is the extraordinary power he's talking about. In context,
okay, why?
Because if you read the context, it is at the beginning. He says
what I'm saying. Okay, again, I'm going to like just restate the exact same thing because I don't think this is getting anywhere.
I went to the trouble. It's based on something I learned 16
and I'm
years
saying
ago.
This is based off of his mindset from when Old first attacked.
Exactly.
He just thinks, okay, Naruto, you're going to need a lot of power.
Exactly, we agree.
He's just saying that Naruto's just going to need a lot of power to defeat him. Of course, like Nine Tails is a lot of power, but he's not saying like this is the only power that you can use to defeat Obito.
He thinks that the Nine Tails is the extraordinary power he needs to even stand a chance.
Yeah, just move on.
Wait, I'll like to like bring up a new point. You realize he says like there's a reason I went to this trouble of seeing the Nine Tails, and then he goes on to explain that you need extraordinary power. That's why he's referring to the Nine Tails.
I think Nine Tails is in fact like extraordinary power. Like he could like encompass Nine Tails when he says extraordinary power, but I don't think he's limited it to only Nine Tails.
No, okay, he can get this power through other means, but we know Sage One Naruto is below the Nine Tails. Hello? We can move on if you want.
Hello? I'm saying like
Hello?
he's like basically like putting them in the same category, but the Nine Tails just isn't a limit. It's just like another thing in that category.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the power of the Nine Tails is above Sage One Naruto. So therefore, Sage One Naruto is weaker.
Okay. That again, I've already like explained the point. This is like why I think this doesn't matter.
You want to move off?
Yes.
And then it's farther supported, right? Farther supported that this is referring to Sage Mode by the fact that neither Minato nor Jiraiya had a perfect Sage Mode, which Naruto achieved. And again, the data book statement.
That's fine if he does. I think it's like.
Let me finish.
Right. I'm just gonna like assert that the
The data book statement.
you're gonna ask me to let you finish after you've been cutting me off the whole debate? I don't care. So I'm gonna
Go ahead.
continue.
That's fair.
Right?
Go ahead.
I think the context of the statement is that they've been watching Naruto fight, or that they watched Naruto perform an AP feat, which why Gamabuta then says, "Hey, Pa, he reminds you of those two, doesn't he?" Gamabuta, who has fought alongside both people. I think the context is literally just surrounding the AP feat, because I don't think like anything he shows off here is a reference of his perfect sage mode.
No, it's not. Wait. What chapter does it happen? Because I'm pretty sure it happens like a lot.
Which, like, chapter what? Like, the statement is made?
I got it. Let me check something real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, it happens like it doesn't happen like immediately after the AP. They're looking at Naruto, telling Tsunade to stand back, right? And him taking charge, which is something Jiraiya used to do. That doesn't. They're not referring.
But that also isn't. That also doesn't encompass what you said before that. That doesn't encompass anything about a sage mode.
It does, because we know it's just more consistent, and we know the data book specifically refers to sage mode as well. The data book, no, it does, because the data book shows us what Pa is viewing, right? And the data book shows us
Pa can't be viewing
mode
that.
than Jiraiya. The data book clears this up for us.
Hold on, Pa is viewing like Naruto scream, "Let's get this over with." You say that's what Pa's viewing?
Pa's viewing
you said the data book shows what Pa is viewing.
Naruto.
Which scan? Which scan?
The one
you scan here is like what the data book shows. No.
The one you sent.
In the data book, you said the data book is showing that what
I
Pa
sent
is
the
viewing.
scan top left.
That Pa makes a statement. Pa is not looking at that right now because he makes a statement before that happens.
He's looking at Naruto.
He's not looking at. Oh my god.
He makes a statement right after, but Naruto's still in that position. No, he makes a statement
right before that.
Yes, but Naruto's still in that position. That's what Pa
was looking at that if he says it before that.
But Naruto's still in that position. He's still in that sage mode. That's my point.
Oh,
the data book shows
what
the sage mode that Pa is looking at, and explains to it how after relentless training, Naruto mastered better sage mode. Has surpassed Jiraiya in sage mode.
Naruto's in sage mode. That's fine. But I'm saying that panel that they're referring to, but that panel that's shown here is after the Pa statement, and I don't think it's referring to that. Because I think Pa has just witnessed like an AP feat. I don't even think like these two statements have to be connected. Can they just be two different statements?
I already refuted the AP feat because it happened. It doesn't happen right after the AP feat. That was just a lie.
I didn't say that. I said they had just watched the AP feat go on. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say it. Just like I didn't say it happens directly after. But that is like what like they did just watch it. Yes, it doesn't happen like of course like a second after. I never referenced it.
Okay, so
I'm saying
you want to just conclude this point?
Perfect seed. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, actually, I'll tie back to this scaling as well, because it to my scaling, because not only is Minato stronger than Naruto, so the same is inconsistent, but Jiraiya is stronger than Naruto as well. So the statement is just insanely contradicted, and not only that like it's far more consistent and actually intuitive for us to like say that this is referring to Sage mode, as we know for a fact that he surpassed him in Sage mode capabilities.
Yeah, that's fine. He could have like surpassed him in Sage mode.
Okay, so you want me to explain why Jiraiya is stronger than Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, Jiraiya was relative to a stronger pain.
Are you gonna say he's like stronger because of like the chakra point?
I'm saying he's stronger because if he's fighting 3 pains, the chakra would be more condensed, right? He would be focusing.
Why is that the case? Why do you know that he puts more chakra into him?
Because there's no reason for him to hold back the quantity of chakra he's using.
Okay, I think that's just an argument from ignorance.
No, because we even see like like Pain state that he considers Jiraiya like this opponent to the point that he thinks he could have lost to Jiraiya, right?
Okay, so why does it mean?
So that
Why does he put more chakra
that
into
means
them?
that Pain wasn't holding back. So he wasn't holding back his chakra.
But obviously he was, because he keeps out 3 of the pains. So he isn't going all out.
No, baby, because fighting with 3 pains means that his pains are faster and he can keep up with a faster opponent.
Okay, then why didn't he just fight with 1 pain?
Because you know how like you know how like the pains use eyesight together, and they use that to their advantage.
Yeah. Yes.
They have like connected eyesights, and they use that to their advantage.
Yes.
And you know how there's different jutsus from each pain, which works specifically.
Yes.
So that's the reason he used 3 pains.
What is? Okay, yeah, they have linked eyesight in different jutsu.
Yeah.
Which is all the more reason that he could have used. Okay, which is all the more reason that he could have used all 6.
No, I'm asserting that if he used all 6, he wouldn't have been able to keep up. That's why he only used 3.
Hey, and what I'm saying, if that's what you think, that's fine. I think the whole reason to like even assert that he's using like more chakra into those 3 when there's nothing stated is just based off from
No, because so we know. I gave you reasoning for it. It doesn't need to be stated, right? We know Pain wasn't holding back his chakra and he was using 3 pains, so that means that
he wasn't holding back. That doesn't mean that he put more into. Yeah, okay. And I said, what's the reason for that? You said, hold on, shut up. You said, hold on. The reason for that, Thomas, shut up and stop repeating yourself, idiot. It isn't making the point any better. You just keep repeating the same point. Is that doing anything for you?
What were you saying?
Shut up. Okay. What I'm saying is, right, the whole, like, when I asked you before, the whole basis for it, yes, that's fine. He isn't holding back. I said, what's the reason that he's putting more into it? You said because he viewed Jiraiya as like a strong opponent, which is fine. It doesn't mean that he has to put more chakra into him, which is never shown.
So you think Pain is holding back his chakra?
That's not what I said.
That's what your argument entails.
I'm saying that he doesn't I'm saying that like basically he puts a set amount of chakra into the rest of the pains.
He uses a set amount of chakra when he's fighting, right? And then when he's fighting with 3 pains, he would condense that chakra to 3 pains.
Based off of what?
Based on the fact that he's not holding back.
Okay, but what reason does he put... Okay, if he has a set limit for how much he puts into each pain, how do we know that when he's using less pain that he's going past that limit?
Because he doesn't hold back his chakra. Like, I've explained it.
Okay, just move on. I don't care. Okay. If he has a limit, that means he's obviously holding back chakra.
What do you mean by a limit?
If he has a limit, how much he's putting into that?
What?
A cap on how much chakra he's putting into each pain.
No. He doesn't have a cap for how much chakra he can put at each pain. There's just like you said.
But you just agreed to that.
What?
But you agreed there is a limit to how much he puts into each pain.
A limit in like how much he can put or how much he decides to put?
That I said he has a limit on how we know there's a limit on how much he puts into each pain.
No, we agreed at the beginning that just because Pain was fatigued, right, doesn't necessarily mean that his like pains grow stronger because he uses a set amount of chakra to like fight, right?
I don't understand what you just said.
And then I'm saying that if he has 3 pains, he will condense that set amount of chakra.
Okay, I don't understand like the point you just referenced that we agreed to.
We agreed at the beginning of the debate that because Pain was fatigued, right, or had less chakra, doesn't mean that his attacks became, or that he became slower, because Shinobi used a set amount of their chakra, right, for speed or attacks, right? And I'm saying that if he has that set amount of chakra for 3 pains, their chakra would be more condensed instead of dividing them into 6.
Okay. You can like repeat that. I'm just saying that like he just doesn't put any more into them. One is never shown, and one there's like no statement. Like basically it's just literally just never shown.
Well, you know how like when he you know how like Shinra Tensei works. Like the data book said that when he stopped using the other pains, Tendo's attacks become a lot stronger.
Yeah, which is the statement. Like, okay, that's the like the only time we ever like
using 3 other pains, he would become stronger.
Okay, hold on. But we know that like Shinra Tensei, right? In that case, they using the other pain for the purpose of boosting, right? That is like we don't know that is the case here. We don't know that he stops using the other pains for the purpose of boosting.
What other
these
reason can there be?
We don't know. There's no asserted reason.
Well, we know. No, this is what we know, right? We know that Pain considered Jiraiya someone who could have beaten him, right? So there's no reason for a cold path.
Okay. Don't hold on. Do you have a new argument?
Let me finish.
Hold on. Do you have a new argument? Don't repeat the same point.
No, I'm not repeating. And we know that Pain stops using the other pains when he wants to make someone stronger and faster, which is exactly what happened.
Okay, what I'm saying is, hold on. And what I'm saying is, in that case, right, we know that specific ability in that case is when he does do that.
It's not an ability. It's the same attack. We went over this point.
No, for Shinra Tensei.
It's the same Shinra Tensei. They lifted up under the same.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the point, right? Thomas, shut up. I'm saying when he wants to use like the last version of Shinra Tensei. Draco. Okay. Wants to like put more chakra to do like chaotic Shinra Tensei. Yes, that is when he does that. That's fine. Only for this specific ability is it outlined that he does that. You're saying that it would be logical for him to do that.
No, it's specifically stated that he does this to make his attack stronger. No, we already asserted that Shinra Tensei, chaotic Shinra Tensei, they're the same thing.
That has nothing to do with what I just stated just now. Why do you keep pointing that out?
You're like saying that only when he wants to use this other jutsu, but he uses this jutsu all the time, right?
But I'm saying that version of the jutsu isn't a large enough one where he's
stronger.
Okay, but I'm saying only when he wants to utilize the larger version of it does he take
No, when he wants to utilize a stronger version of it. Not a stronger version of it.
Oh.
You realize that in addition by stopping the utilization of other pains, the amount of chakra put in the jutsu, its strength and area of effect can greatly increase.
Which is how chaotic Shinra Tensei is made. That is what we agreed to. When he stops the rest of the pains, yes, it can make one stronger to make
the amount of chakra in the jutsu, right? Put in the jutsu, which is what makes
Thomas. I agree that he can strengthen one pain. I'm saying there's nothing asserted that he is trying to do that here.
It doesn't have to be asserted. It can be implied by the fact that he stops using the other pains, right? And I already explained.
How do we know why? Why do we know? Why do we know that's why the case? Hold on.
Wait, you want to conclude
this point? That is why
you want to conclude this point? We're just restating what we already addressed.
Yeah, well, our judge isn't even here, so I don't think we have any of the judges here, or the person who was recording. Oh, well, no, Jedi.
What? The point? Can't we just conclude so it's clear?
But we literally don't have anyone here.
Jedi is recording.
Is Jedi even present?
I mean, we should conclude for the recording.
I'm trying to make sure that it's still up.
What's still up?
Because if it's not up, then we literally can't continue the recording.
No, he said he was gonna leave, but leave his PC recording.
Then he came back.
Let me DM him. Jedi.
I'm making sure that his recording's still working because Jedi's recording has fallen through before.
Yo.
Bruh, I hope that recording's here. If it is, then I'll just drop out because I don't feel like this.
Okay, you want to conclude that last point and then move on?
I don't remember what the last point was.
We were debating on if Pain was stronger. Yeah, on if Pain was stronger when he fought Jiraiya.
Okay. Yeah, we could just conclude then.
You want to go first, or should I go first?
Well, you opened the point, so you conclude.
I opened the point, so I conclude?
Yes.
Whatever, I don't really care. Okay, so, basically, I said that since Pain was using, since Pain was using 3 pains, his chakra would be less condensed, right? Since we agreed at the beginning of the debate basically that there's like a set amount of chakra that people use when fighting. So if there's 3 pains instead of 6 pains, there would be less chakra. There would be more condensed chakra. Then he asked me to prove that like Pain is using this amount of chakra against Jiraiya, and I brought up the statement where like Pain considers Jiraiya like a worthy opponent, and even thinks that he could have beaten him, right? And how that leads to like Pain not holding back. And then he stated like we can't know like specifically that he's like augmenting the pains, right? And then I brought up how like it's stated in the data books that Pain like stops using the other pains to make his attack stronger, and then it specifically stated that it's the amount of chakra put in the jutsu, right, that makes it stronger. So we not only know that Pain isn't holding back, we know that Pain specifically does this. Specifically stops using um, the other the other paints when he wants to become stronger. Stronger. So that leads me to the conclusion that like Pain was stronger when he fought Jiraiya.
Okay, well, I think I don't really remember this point. I don't know. I guess like, what was the point? Hold on, because I honestly have to remember the point.
I mean, I just stated what we went over.
Yeah, but I can't remember like most of my arguments for it because I'm like focused on something
They
else.
have a recording. We can just move on to like my scaling.
Alright, that's fine. Not because I literally don't remember what I already did.
Jedi, you're recording, right? Okay, cool.
Are you sure? Like, is it still up right now? Alright.
Okay, cool. Okay. So I'll just go into my scaling. So, are you aware like Jiraiya should be like blitz speed above Conan, or like should be like highly above Conan?
I'll steelman it. Are you gonna scale like Conan and like Naruto when she like quote unquote reacts to him when he's rushing at Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that scan, like, do you know like when like Conan even begins to run? Because it's showing like she's still in movement when Naruto's already stopping.
We see it in So you want me to show you the clip?
No, I just don't think it'd be like. I don't know why we use the anime here.
Because the anime is just the interpretation of the manga. So it just we can look at it for
be like a contradiction.
We can look at it for holy fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, we can look at it for like clearing up what happened in one stance.
Okay, well, I just think it's like contradicted though. I just think in this case they contradict each other.
Why? Wait, let me go to that chapter. Give me a minute.
Here, I have the page here.
What?
You see, it's like I sent a scan.
No, I have the scan, but I want to look at the scans before that.
Oh, I have the page before that as well.
What is that? I found it. Yeah, cool. This is the page before that. Yeah, so the anime is right. There's nothing contradicted here by the anime.
Then what you're talking about though?
Hey. This is the skin before that, and this is the skin. Let me just grab the anime clip real quick. Oh, wait, it is the same one. Never mind. Hey, let me grab the anime clip. Wait, what's your problem with like Conan reacting to like Naruto again?
It's shown that Conan's in movement when Naruto's already stopping. Naruto's no
It
longer
shows.
moving when Conan's moving. There are
Oh,
movement lines
okay, okay,
around
okay.
There are movement lines around
No,
Conan
because
where there are no longer any
Wait,
around
we
Naruto.
see that Conan starts to react. That Conan starts to react when Naruto jumps, and she starts moving before Naruto lands.
But how do we know? How do we know that? Wait, when does he jump?
He's landing in the. Well, let me show you the clip. That's what I'm trying to find. There's something in this guy's DMs.
May I judge this debate?
No.
Don't worry about it. We're about to be done.
What's the debate? What's the debate, guys?
There's a debate announcement.
Sage Mode Naruto versus Sage Mode Jiraiya. Holy fuck! Did I not send him in DMs?
Yeah, all that's like shown here is like, oh no, he fought off Nagato's chakra from so close. He starts like moving, and then he stops. Right, that's when we see Conan start to move.
Let me grab.
Okay, and again, if like I'm just gonna say like there's like contradiction.
No, because we just see her moving. It's not contradicted. We don't know where she started moving. We just see her moving.
That's the problem. So I'm saying that like we can't assert like the anime.
The anime is just a clarification of the manga.
Why set the kiss?
Wait, let me just grab the anime. You're kind of like shocking me. I grabbed it. Let me give you a timestamp.
Even if that's the case, I'll just argue that like he doesn't even like he isn't going all out because he doesn't have the will to kill Nagato here.
Okay, you realize he gets like insanely enraged. No, you realize he gets insanely enraged to the point where he starts getting a hate chakra from the Biju, from his Biju.
And then he realizes
and then
that
he calms down when he lands. I'm saying Conan reacts to the jump.
He lands because he calms down.
He starts stopping when he lands. Let me just give you a timestamp. Give me a minute.
But he's already shivering when he lands.
You can't move. You can't stop midair.
Well, obviously, if he doesn't reach Nagato, then yes, he did stop midair. Because if his goal, like in this jump, is to get to Nagato.
When he landed midair. You can't. Wait. Let me just.
If he's trying to get to,
Pianist, we can debate this when I give you a timestamp. Okay. Give me like 30 seconds. I think I already found it. Oh my god, this clip doesn't show it. Oh, wait, it does. Never mind. No, it doesn't. Okay, here it is. Here's a new video, and it starts at 2:25. You can see Conan clearly moves when he starts. Before he stops, yeah. Okay. Pianist, you here?
Literally a problem. Yeah, there's literally a problem with where she stops here.
What?
Yeah, when she stopped. Okay, she literally stops in front of Nagato, which she doesn't do in the anime. And you point out that like
no, she keeps moving, right? Look, in the next
Okay,
stage,
in the next page after that, is she in front of Nagato?
let me check. Yeah, she is.
And
It's done. It's done.
either way, I'm just gonna like fall back on the same point, so this doesn't even matter.
What point?
So this is fine, and we can move on. Like I'm just gonna like stick to the same point that like he like doesn't have the will to move anymore, which is why he
No,
stops.
he does. Okay, you know how like how he gets like nine tails chakra when he's like deeply enraged, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying like midair, like he doesn't like you're saying like I don't think he like obviously I don't think he jumps at the same speed. And you like hold on, you're saying he jumps, right? If
Yeah, he jumps.
I'm not mistaken. In that clip that you just sent, he was running.
No, he has both. We can clearly see when he has like both feet off the ground. Wait, let me. Yeah, and when he lands, look at like 232. Both
Yeah, I
of
see
his
it
feet
now.
are
He's like
off the
originally
ground.
running.
What?
Yeah, he don't. Yeah, Conan only reacts after he like begins to go in the air. He begins like dashing, right, and then at some point when Conan moves, then he jumps in the air. But like Conan doesn't react until like after he's like already in the air.
Okay, and
So then she doesn't like she reacts to him like being in the
yeah,
air.
but you're still moving at the same speed in one direction in the air. What you can't do is like change
Well, why?
direction.
Why is he moving at the
Right?
same
You
speed
realize like when
when
you
he's
jump
running?
like in real life, you know how like people like they jump and like push themselves up when they're ending a race. When you actually jump forward, you're actually going faster.
No, I don't think that's the
Yes,
case.
it
At least
actually
like
is true.
not in
Yes.
this instance.
You know how
Well, yeah,
jumping
you can just
you
repeat
know how
yourself. That's
jumping
fine.
is just pushing off harder of out of your feet. That's why you get more air.
No, not
Yes,
necessarily.
jumping is
But
literally just pushing off your feet harder, and that's why you go
yeah,
off
but
the
I'm saying
ground.
that you wouldn't be okay. You wouldn't be like moving at the same momentum.
Yes, you would. When
No,
people
if you're
run,
constantly
they jump
okay,
forward.
Thomas, shut up. Hold on. If you're constantly if you're running, right, you're constantly making yourself go faster and faster, right? A jump is like just like one like leap of you like pushing yourself.
Oh, that's when you're
So like
accelerating, but you get to a peak speed.
that's what I'm saying. That's what he's doing here.
What is he doing?
You're running when you're running, you would be getting faster and faster. You're jumping, you're not.
No, when you're jumping, you're exerting your maximum force on the ground to the point where you go off the ground, right? You're exerting so much force that it pushes you off the ground, right? I didn't even say jump. Like that's why people jump to the finish lines.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that can give them like a leap of distance. I don't think it'd move at the same speed. It would just give them greater distance.
No, then why do racers when they're ending
Distance, I just said that.
what
I just said
when
it.
they're ending a race jump? Do they do that
Okay.
because it's slower? No, because it's faster.
It's not
And
what
I
I
already
said. Okay,
explained how when you jump,
I literally
you're
just
exerting a
explained it.
greater force.
Due to getting distance, due to the distance gained of the momentum and like the force input. But I don't think it'd be moving at the same speed just because you're gaining greater distance.
Oh wait. Wait, give me a second. I'm looking up like actual studies.
Dude.
Uh, I can't find anything, but I'll just explain. Like, I think the
I've
explanation I've
already
given.
okay. We've both given our explanations of it, right? We could just move on and leave
What
that to whoever
was your
finishes the recording.
explanation?
Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. I'm saying due to the distance gained from said jump, which is the answer to the question that you kept asking me about, like why do runners jump? Saying that yes, jump does give you distance, right, which is fine. But I'm not saying what I'm not agreeing to is that you would have like be moving at the same speed when you make that said jump. You get
Why?
like a great
You said
amount
it
of
gives
distance
you
from it.
distance, and the runners specifically do it when they're about to go to the finish line and when it's
So they
tight.
can gain distance.
Okay, if it wasn't faster, if they could just run faster, why would they do it at the end of the finish line if it's faster? Just keep
Because
running.
they're gaining more distance.
Speed is distance over
They
time.
don't need
If
to
you're
move.
gaining more distance in the same time, you're going faster. That's what speed is.
Okay, oh my god, Thomas. I don't know like how else I'm supposed to explain this to you, dude.
You want to just conclude the whole debate here?
Yes,
Hey,
dude.
but you doing it? Hey, so if I won that, I don't know if I said this, but I'll just say it right now. But like, if I won like Jiraiya scaling to stronger pain, that would mean Jiraiya scales over Naruto.
That's fine. I don't
Hey,
like.
and
We already like.
should we go over win cons?
Hmm.
You just agree that
Just
both
like
can harm each
Rasen
other.
Shuriken.
You just agree that both can harm
Yeah,
each
because
other.
like. Yeah, that's fine. Rasen Shuriken like one shot, so
So
like they could just both
we
hit
should
each other. That's fine. You do realize like we went over a point like the beginning of the debate like that they wouldn't be slower, right?
because
So
there
you can
were
like
six
scale like
pains. No, we went over a point that there wouldn't be slower from the beginning of the fight when he arrived. Right? I never said there were. I said there were stronger. I never said there were weaker pains when he fought Naruto. I'm saying that Jiraiya fought a stronger pain because there were 3 instead of 6.
Okay, so there's like no reason for them to be faster.
We already went over that point. We can just conclude the whole debate.
Well, no, hold on. We went over why like less chakra does like we never went over like less chakra like doesn't necessarily like in the beginning the first thing I outlined was speed, and then you went over like whether or not you're just weaker as a whole.
We went over like why
So
less
then you
chakra. We went over why having less chakra wouldn't make you slower. But I do think like having
and
more
then you
chakra would make
agreed
you
to that.
stronger and faster.
Yeah, you never outlined why to make you faster. You were about to.
What?
I don't think it was ever okay. I don't think it was ever outlined why it makes you faster. So that's fine.
Did it? Wait,
we agreed. No, yeah, hold on. That's what I'm about to explain.
No, you agree?
We went over.
Didn't you just agree to like?
Shut up.
Oh my god, sure.
Be quiet, I'm trying to explain it.
Okay.
Hey, we did like go over a point of like what, like whether or not they're weaker, but then before that point, we agreed like if any, like we agreed on like at least one specific stat, which is speed, which they are not lacking in, which can be brought up in the, like which can be shown in the recording.
Wait, so you wanna like go over why having more chakra would make you faster?
I think just to like save less time, whether or not if you didn't agree in the recording, I'll just grant you that. If you did, then
No,
okay,
I agree that less chakra doesn't make you necessarily slower.
Okay. Well, why do you think like he's using it to amplify them here?
Why more chakra would make you faster?
Why is he using this like this extra chakra to amplify
Because
them
he's
greater?
not holding back. We already went over this point, like because he's not holding back.
Okay, why does it? That doesn't mean that you use all of your chakra to amp yourself at all points in time.
No, that means he's using more
I could be
chakra
going
because
all out and
there's
still
less
not utilize
pain.
all of my chakra.
We already went over this, so we should just
Why is he
conclude the
using
whole
this?
debate.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay, send it to Faxed as well.